going to the Dominican Republic with Coach Estevez since around 2010, I think was our first trip, and he does an amazing job, puts it all together. He's very connected, not only with the Free Methodist Church, with some orphanages there, with the Volleyball Federation, so it's an amazing trip. So Marianne called me and said, hey, what are you doing with your mission trips? What does that look like? When you go overseas, what happens? And I said, you know what, if you want to explore it, let me just give you Coach Estevez's number. It's the way to go. He can knock it out and handle it all for you, and you'll have a great time. So they ended up connecting. She came over here for a couple of nights. They met for dinner, got things ironed out, and it worked out great. So we were just pleased to death to hear that her girls had a great time. Coach Estevez put an amazing trip together.
Yeah, I mean, it was wonderful to have Prim with us. They did such a wonderful job. We brought, they were able to help us with school supplies for the kids. It was just starting school when they came, so it was fantastic for the kids to get school supplies. They also donated a lot of their uniforms, old uniforms that Prim had. And so for a lot of the club teams and some of the university teams, so it was just fantastic the way that Prim was able to help out.
Well, we always do a week of giving to start out in our fall season, and talking to Yvonne and Tom and just seeing some of the amazing things that happened through their international trip. Started talking to Yvonne, and he took us, and it was phenomenal. I mean, just the cultural differences in our ability to serve and just see those children everywhere we went that were just so grateful, and the people in the schools, and you know, wherever we went, in the orphanage, it just was so meaningful, and we just loved it because my biggest takeaway, and the girls we talk about nonstop, is there's a lot of people without a lot of resources in the Dominican, but you would never know it. The joy that they go forth with in life is just like, I have enough right now. And I just love that, and that was the huge takeaway, and something we're trying to remember each day as the kids feel like they're dealing with an injury or too much homework or whatever.
Yvonne is amazing. He is so much fun. We absolutely loved getting to know him and his family member. Anaisa came with us. So much fun. And yeah, while we were there, it honestly didn't matter. We didn't care who he was, where he came from. We loved just being with him and learning more about his family, where he came from. And then when we came back here, when we saw him at the first game we played against Greenville, we like ran over to him and gave him a hug because he just feels like family now. And I love this bond that we're making between Greenville and Principia, because why not?
My trip to the Dominican was literally the best trip I've ever taken. It was so cool to go to a different country and not be in a resort, so you get to see the lifestyles of different people. It was amazing to be with my sisterhood, my teammates, play volleyball with them, but also get to like help with kids. We went to an orphanage. It was so much fun. They're always so caring and loving. The language barrier was a little different, but we could still obviously show our love and show Jesus through us and to the kids. And to meet or hang out with Prin is just so amazing. They're so kind, and it's so cool that we can do this, that we're able to share our experiences when they went to Prin and compare it to ours. So it was awesome, and we love it.
The experience that the girls get over there is amazing. They get to see, they get to fellowship with other teams from another country, get to see how they play, get to see how they interact. And the great thing about it is that they get to learn how people that are less fortunate than us get to still be happy, love the game. And I think this trip is perfect for any team to go to, where it will just, you will get to appreciate more the camaraderie that you have with the team, and just the fact that you're able to play volleyball at a high level in the U.S.
We always think the world of their program. We love to interact with them. Highly competitive with them, always. I often say she's the best coach in the conference, no question. So she's always moving things around and finding ways to beat teams. But if you notice, she's always in that conference tournament, always finds a way to win. Have the most respect for her of any coach that I play against. So it was great to see them do something else and still be competitive with us. And after the match, you know, we hug on each other and say, great job. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, but always a great relationship, and just so much love and appreciation for that program and what they do there.
So I think Tom and I, our respect for each other and the way we run our teams has been forever. And I mean, we're teams that are known for honor calls if refs miss things. We always compete hard. I mean, 9.5 times out of 10 we're the underdog, but we're going after them to beat them. And I just think Tom and I really share something in common, that we want to celebrate progress and great teamwork. And I get just as excited watching his women excel. And he feels the same way about mine. And I think that's just a real kinship, a brotherhood, a sisterhood between the teams, in that we're here for the kids, and I just respect what he does. And the ultimate form of competition is it's not dirty pool, it's not unsportsmanship. This is life. These are young women that are going to go forth, and so if they can learn to just compete hard and go after the win, and then just love the game and each other enough, that's really life. Yeah.